Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector, and we are continuing on with our faction and unit guide. The next unit we're going to talk about is Piranha. It is 100 points, and this is the equivalent of your land speeder if you're more familiar with Space Marines here. But before I start talking about these guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. So this is pretty much your fast scout unit. So for 100 points you get a unit that has 250 health, 1 action point, 6 movement, plus 7th movement if you use your action point there. It has 7 armor and it has 15 evasion to start with. Now it does have some weapon loadouts. The first one is the burst cannon. This is your typical light anti-infantry weapon. It has 12 attacks, does a base damage of 6 to 8 with a splash damage, a 3 to 4 times 2, it has an armor piercing of 2, an optimal range of 3, and it has a base accuracy of 80% at the optimal range, and it falls off by 10 per tile outside the optimal range. This is definitely a fast capping unit, so you'd use this a lot on your Siege of Command missions, and then if you buff them up with bonus evasion, you could also use them to potentially get some Overwatch shots going in, because now you have 25 evasion, but you just want to make sure you're not getting attacked by any hard-hitting units, because these guys are, even at 7 armor, given their 250 health, they can definitely be obliterated by Hellblasters, Immortals, things like that. Now, no matter what kit you have equipped, you do have access to these bonus Pulse Carbine drones that are attached on the sides here, and that's effectively just a free attack that's available every 2 turns, and pretty much it's your standard gun drone. So it has 12 attacks with a 3 to 5 base damage, armor piercing at 2, optimal range of 3, base accuracy 85, and the accuracy falls off 10 per tile outside of the optimal range. Now, typically you won't bring it with this loadout unless you just don't have the points. What most players will do is actually, if they're going to use these, they'll give it the Fusion Blaster. So for 20 additional points, you now have a Fusion Blaster, as you can probably deduce. It has 1 attack, it has a base damage of 112 to 150, an armor piercing of 6, so now this is a good against pretty much any vehicle, heroes, single infantry units, heavy to medium infantry. I mean, it can attack pretty much anything. You just wouldn't want to be swarmed by, a bunch of melee infantry or something, because then you're just not going to get enough shots off here to be able to cut through those guys. But you will be able, with that armor piercing of 6, to do quite a bit of damage. And then if you do have some weakened light tier infantry, you still have your pulse carbine here that gives you those 12 shots to try to weaken up some of those low tier units. Now, this is a vehicle, so it does have the volatile trait. I tend to forget about that a lot of the time for these guys, because I would think, oh, these guys aren't going to explode, but they sure as shit do. So just be careful you don't run in there with a bunch of low tier melee infantry, blow this thing up in your face, and take a bunch of damage, because that does not feel good. And I've done that many a time on multiplayer matches, because when you are killing vehicles, if you're unfamiliar with this volatile trait, pretty much it has a chance to explode on death. It doesn't always seem to happen, although in the description it doesn't describe it as an RNG, so I don't know if it just glitches out where sometimes these things don't explode, or if there is a certain percentage and it just doesn't describe that in the description, which would be kind of shitty if that's how it works. But when it blows up, it does 52 to 70 damage with an armor piercing of 3 to everything within 1 tile, whether it be your units or other ones. So you definitely got to be careful. And in fact, sometimes what I've seen players do is they'll move these guys down and then get right into a melee unit's face and just kind of almost trying to encourage you to just blow up that unit. Or if there's a zone of control, they'll move it through the zone of control, and then they'll get a melee attack on this thing and it'll blow up. So then you're effectively using these guys as like a kamikaze drone when they're almost dead, because they know they're going to get taken out the following turn. And in fact, I had a really close match once with another player, and he did that with actually a tank, and he was able to wipe out my sanguinary guard by doing that. But I've seen other players do that with the piranhas much more. because they're just, it's a lot easier to throw away a 100-point unit than it is a more expensive one. Now, one of the other things that's really nice about these guys is they are a hover unit, so they can cross minor obstacles and things like that. So again, it adds more to your movement to be able to escape, get around obstacles, so then when you're getting close, shooting these guys at close range, because both of these weapons have an optimal, well, I should say all three of these weapons have an optimal range of 3, that you can get there, attack, and then run behind an obstacle so you can't be countercharged, and you can keep kiting guys. And with all this movement, it's really easy to kind of go around the side of the map and then on strategic command and then capture points out from the back for other units. Now, because of how the aspect is, there's usually a little indication where you see those blue circles, or it's like, oh, there's somebody over here. I don't always like that it tells you where the units are when they're doing that, because it really does defeat the purpose of a lot of stealth and evasion tactics, because you kind of have an idea that there's somebody there. You don't know who it is, but you know something's moving instead of being caught completely unaware. Now, with these guys, again, you'd only have a couple of them. They're not as good as the bikers, but with these fusion blasters, they can definitely do respectable damage, and usually they get you the points for the strategic command. Potentially, if there's low-tier units like Gretchen or something, you could move this, body block something, and then at armor of 7, it can sometimes be difficult to get these guys off of a spot if you don't have units that have good armor piercing. So you can have that going for you as well if you're using these on the strategic command maps, which is where you usually will see these guys utilized. And I just kind of realized, excuse me, that it looks like these guys are kind of banging each other here with game sped up here, so that is a little bit rowdy there. They're definitely getting a little bit of for the greater good going, but we will move on to a match here to kind of show how they work with their different weapon loadouts. Kind of distracting now that I notice that. Let's see here. Let's do our tester. And who did we fight last time? I'm trying to remember. I think we did orcs, right? Yeah. So I guess we're going to do a mirror match against Tau. This might actually be a disaster. But let's do it. Because I think we're just going to blow each other up from range really quick. Alright, get the ethereal there. You can stay here. I might as well just move you to there because you can just waddle over there. Yeah, the big thing is I just want the breachers to be leading the way over the pathfinders here.
Nothing shall stand against us. Thrusters engaged.
How can I assist? Ready for orders.
Alright, get you up to here.
Wherever I am needed.
Pushing forward. Yes. Moving.
Run you up.
Pushing forward.
Awaiting instructions. We serve the greater good.
What do you need?
Execute the Modcar.
Targets outside of visual range.
We will scout ahead.
Targets outside of visual range.
What the hell just hit me? I don't know what just happened. It's like the game glitched out and didn't show me what was actually hitting me here. I assume maybe he has riptides or something over here
I am here.
that he was sniping me with.
Pushing forward.
Ready for orders. To the front line.
Pathfinder team on the move.
I guess let's do something like this then. Oh, dang. I can move you up further.
Pushing forward.
Alright, well, keep moving then.
Instructions.
Alright, do this. Buff everybody.
Will not hinder you.
Move you back.
Ready for
Get the
orders.
breacher up. Get the pathfinder.
Ready for orders.
Pull you back. Get the breacher up here. Try to get everybody going a little bit closer.
Pathfinder team on the move.
Alright,
What do you need?
it's kind of like a little mini
Confirmed.
game here.
This will bring us closer to victory.
Alright, let's see if it shows me what's going on here. So he's going drone heavy. Yeah, he's going very drone heavy here. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. Is he's got a broadside way the hell back there that he keeps sniping me with. What a jerk. Alright, well, let's get the breacher here. Let's move the other breacher up this way. Get you to here. Let's get everybody bonus attacks. Alright, with the fusion blaster, we'll pull you back. We can move you up to here. Just get you a 100% chance to hit.
Nowhere the
And you should be able to drop these guys down. And you can see it exploded and did damage to the breachers there, so not great.
Pushing forward.
But that evasion is definitely working out his advantage here. So I will bring you over to here. You've got 80% chance to shoot. Blew those guys up. And we'll attack here. Get you some more momentum.
Ready for orders.
Bring you guys over this way. And we'll shoot with your burst cannon here. So you're probably thinking like, wow, these things are great. But that's because these tactical drones are really just very, very squishy. Almost anything can kill those guys. Bring you over here. Shoot into here. I guess we can pull you back to there, which means you can come up here. Take those out.
We will not fail.
Pull you back into cover.
What do you need?
Armored support. Ready.
Actually, I think I want you to launch your missiles over here. Yeah, because that almost wiped out those pathfinders there.
Moving.
Move you up to here. Shoot into those other tactical drones.
We serve the greater good.
Bring you down to there.
removing targets.
Alright, he's down.
Awaiting instructions.
Who still has attacks left? You do.
Moving
So
to
let's
position.
move you up here.
They deny
What do
the
we
will
got?
of the
Breacher,
powerful.
breacher, breacher, breacher. Ah, we got some stealth suits that were hiding there. So, like I said, if you use an AoE attack, you can end up exposing those guys here, so that's exactly what ended up happening, and that broke their stealth. So that was actually quite good for us. So let's overcharge and shoot into these guys. Now we'll move up with you and shoot into these guys. Good.
Pathfinder team on the move.
That was actually quite a bit of
Taking hits.
damage.
Ready for orders.
That our guys ended up taking their 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. Alright, so this guy is definitely hosed next turn. Maybe I'll pull you back one more.
Understood.
Alright, good. Oh, we got some more Pathfinders over here I didn't see.
Moving. We serve the greater good.
Ready for orders.
Well, let's start moving you up, I guess.
Of course.
Awaiting instructions.
I'll move you up too. And you can shoot into here if anybody decides they want to move up to start fighting my guys. Yep, here come the breachers. He's got more stealth suits over here. So that's where all of his points are. I was gonna be like, God, I feel like he's short points, but that's because he's got all these stealth suits over here. Yeah, I was gonna say, he should definitely be able to kill you.
We serve the greater good.
Alright, Mr. Pathfinder's here. Let's jump you down to here. And let you flame through these guys. And I forgot to buff my guys again.
How can I assist?
These guys are just so micro-intensive.
Ready for orders.
Pathfinder team on the move.
Make every shot count.
Alright, let's get you up to here. Oh shit, you're Pathfinders? I thought you were Breachers. I just selected the wrong guys.
Forward. Ready for orders.
Wait. Yeah, why did that say Pathfinder? Alright, that was weird. I must be going crazy or something. Alright, you are my fusion blaster.
Awaiting instructions.
Piranha crew waiting for instructions.
I could have you kill these breachers.
What do you need?
Alright. Let's get you over here. And shoot into these stealth suits. Yeah. You can just see how good they are at tanking with all this armor and everybody else here.
Pushing forward.
Alright, shoot into these guys. Good, much better.
We serve the greater good.
Alright, you haven't taken damage yet. So let's do this.
Target identified.
And this.
Overcharging the reactor.
Good. Have you shoot here. Good.
Awaiting instructions.
You've got a full health breacher squad, so we'll have you just flame these guys. See, they just have so much health that even a single flame cannot take them out. Alright, let's bring you over to here, and you can shoot these guys down. Ah, you're just short.
We will be there soon.
Well, let's bring you guys up. Let you shoot into there then.
I serve the greater good.
And I can bring you down to here. And you can flame these guys.
We've been spotted. I found your team on the move.
Alright, fire into those breachers. Good.
Ready for orders.
Nice.
To the front line.
Alright, let's keep advancing, everybody.
Ready for orders.
So what do we got? A breacher squad over here. We've got the Riptide down here yet.
Ready for orders.
We serve the greater good. Wherever
I guess we'll just
am
bring you
needed.
over to here. And do that. And bring you over here. And we'll bring you over here. Because we gotta try to track down
Nothing
that
shall stand
broadside.
against us.
What do you need?
Alright, and shoot him back. Good.
Yes.
Now, it's not great damage, but we just need to do something against these guys.
Pushing
Alright, get the
forward.
breachers over there.
I found your team on the move.
How can I assist? To the front line.
Alright. Oh, your bonus shots are not going to work. Alright, let's do this.
Make every shot count.
We serve the greater good.
Alright, so let's do this. Marker light.
Target identified.
Ready.
Let's get you a 100% chance to hit. Fire into him. Beautiful. And now you have a 99% chance to hit, so let's just shoot into here. And he's down. So, as you can see, they're okay at fighting, but really the big thing is just all their movements. So the Fusion Blaster can definitely snipe down higher value units, and the light machine gun, Gatling gun that you see is okay against the lightest of infantry, so it can definitely be used to mop up weakened forces, kind of like what I did here. If you wanted to use that, but again, at 100 points, I would rather have a breacher or a Pathfinder or a Fire Warrior strike team. Any of those units will be more utility, assuming you're not doing a strategic command map where you want to have all that movement to get to the points as fast as possible to be able to capture them and then hold the point down, because that's really what they're meant for. So hopefully that gives you an idea of their different weapon loadouts, their bonus attacks, kind of what they can do against different units. So they don't have any empowered abilities. You know, the hover is the same. The gun drones don't have any special abilities or extra shots or anything like that. So it's pretty much just use them to get the increased movement if they get the full momentum, and be able to surge to get an extra AP. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe to encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.